Hi! Oh my goodness. Hi YouTube! I have not been on YouTube in so long. I'm nervous. Like I don't know how to act. So let's just see. What's up guys? How you doing? I'm Sam. Welcome to my channel. My abandoned channel. We're damn near 3 months into the new year and I have not made a single video. What do you know? Okay, so here we go. I haven't posted in a few months. I'm not even going to get into all the details. Who needs that? Nobody cares. I don't even know if anyone's going to see this video. YouTube probably hates me right now. The algorithm, they're not going to push me. But I just was kind of feeling like filming something, and I've been thinking about it for a while. I actually have filmed another video that I didn't end up doing anything with, but I'm going to post this one. I'm going to try to make it not super long and drag out, because then that's more for me to edit, and I don't want to edit an hour-long video. So how are you guys doing? It is a new year. I haven't seen y'all in forever. And honestly, my dear friend, Peanut's Plants, her and I have both we took a long break from YouTube, and I know that she recently filmed and uploaded a video, and she kind of inspired me to do so as well. So that's what I'm gonna do. And we're just gonna kind of take it from here and see what happens and how much more I end up posting, yada yada yada. Believe it or not, I have not done very much plant shopping. I know, crazy. In probably like 6 months or so. But especially within the new year, well, we're pushing close to the end of February, and I think these are the first plants that I have bought in 2024. So I'm gonna do a little plant haul. I'm gonna show you the plants I picked up yesterday, and then I have a couple others that I got from the same plant shop a few months ago, and I don't think that I've shown you yet. So I'm going to show you those. It's not like a ton or anything, but then I need to repot a couple of these plants. So we're probably going to do that. But I have to show you a clip of this shop. I only got a short clip, but I'm going back. It's called Euphorbia by Hoya Hall, and it's a plant shop like not even 2 miles from my house. It's incredible, and it's only gotten better as time goes on. I decided to treat myself and stop by Euphorbia yesterday, because thankfully they're open on Sundays, because I hadn't been there in a few months and I wanted to see what they had, and I was shooketh. They have so many more plants than they had before. It just gets more and more uncommon every time I go in, and they had massive plants, huge, the biggest billietides I've ever seen in my life. The leaves on them were literally like half of my height. Incredible. So I'm going back this weekend to do a plant tour in there. You're gonna love it. Probably gonna pick up one of those billietides because I cannot stop thinking about it. It was incredible, and the prices are also pretty fantastic for what they're offering. So let's get right on into a little 2024 plant haul. So I'm gonna show you the 3 that I just got yesterday. Yes, I bought all 3 at one time. I could not help myself. So the first one is this little cutie. This is Anthurium Fingers. So all the name tags are still in them with the prices. $30, but she gave me a really good discount on this plant. I didn't even ask, she just did. I think because I'm a loyal customer, and she said they've had this plant for quite a while and it doesn't look the best, which I think it looks fine, but I get what she's saying. So she gave me a hell of a discount. I got this for like maybe 10 or 15 bucks. This is one that I have been wanting for a little while, never seen it in person. I just think it's so unique looking. It really does look like a hand with some really funky long fingers. It has 5 little fingers, 3 leaves. There is a growth point down here. Whenever she told me what she said, like the reason she was giving me a discount, I just kind of went ahead and assumed that this plant probably hasn't pushed out a new leaf in quite some time. So I'm not expecting a whole lot, but hopefully I can get it to a place where it will grow and thrive, and we'll get a new leaf. Anyways, that's number 1, Anthurium Fingers. Very cool. Very happy to finally have this one, and I thought the price was great, so I'm not complaining. They had so many other plants, y'all, that I would love to have. They had a really beautiful Anthurium clarinervium. They had variegated Adansonii, and the Hoya. I'm about to show you a few Hoya that I have gotten, but the Hoya are insane, and the ones that I didn't get, and I wish I would have got a clip of, I shit you not, the leaves on them were this big, and they were like 30 and 40 bucks. Yeah, and the leaves were like this big, if not this big. Never seen Hoya leaves that large in my entire life. So this is amazing. I have it sitting down in the ceramic pot. But you guys, look at this beauty. This is a Scindapsus Moonlight Speckled. So it's a variegated Moonlight Scindapsus. And it's just so crazy to me because the leaf texture and just the vibes that this Scindapsus gives does not really remind me of the Moonlight. I guess the shape is similar, but I don't know. I seen it. They had two of these, quite expensive, $60, but honestly not bad if you like compare to the prices online. Both of the specimens that they had were about the same size, and both of them came on these little planks. I seen this. I'm like, I must have him. I must have him. Look at this leaf right here, nice variegation. So it does have more of the speckled variegation as the name suggests, but it also does have some nice sectorial variegation. So really stoked about that. I can't seem to find a growth point on this guy. I don't know that it necessarily needs repotted. I wouldn't say that, but I would like to put this on some type of moss pole because if we take a look right here, you can see he does have some nice aerial roots. I mean, honestly, everywhere. I don't know. They probably could attach to this wood. I don't know, but it feels more like a temporary thing for this plant for support. I think this could use a moss pole so that it can root down in. And then I also noticed, because I was looking for the growth point on this guy, and I don't think that there is one. If we look right here, this seems to be the end of the stem, and you can tell that it was cut. So I don't think it has an active growth point, so we have to wait. I didn't notice that till after I left with it though, of course, but that's fine. It's totally fine. And all of these plants are going to be living in my IKEA cabinet, just for the record. So I also have some other things to talk to you guys about. I have done so many different things with my plants that I have not told y'all about yet, and I need to. So just stick around to the end and we'll get into that. But it's beautiful. I think the variegation is gorgeous. I love it. I love Scindapsus. Look at this leaf. So cute. So I will be anxiously awaiting to get a new growth point on this beauty. I don't know if we're going to do the moss pole today or not, but on to the next, which is probably the one I'm most excited about out of this haul. So there's our variegated Scindapsus Moonlight. Gorgeous little babe. Y'all, this one is the one we're going to be repotting and giving a support pole to for sure. But this is a Hoya Sarah Hawk. Hold on. Yeah. So the actual name is Hoya latifolia form Sarah Hawk. Hoya latifolia Sarah Hawk. I just know it as Hoya Sarah Hawk, and they did have some large pots of Hoya latifolia. That's not the Sarah Hawk, I guess. And those ones are some of the ones that had these giant leaves. They had them in hanging baskets. They had variegated Hoya Burtonii, which I did not even know exists. So that was cool. Spiral cactus, poopy cactus, white ghost euphorbias, Atabopoense, a giant, beautiful Jose Bueno, literally giant monstera, what's it called? Escolito, giant ones for under $200. Incredible. So this baby was $75. They had, I think, 3 or 4 of these. I obviously picked my favorite, the one in my opinion I thought looked the best. I have wanted this plant for so long. I know Sarah actually found one. I think it was at Pike's, or maybe she ordered it online several months ago, and she loves it. And I've never found them for a decent price online, and I've obviously never seen them in person. So when I seen this, I'm like, it's under $100. It is a good size, nice established plant. And y'all, look at all of these aerial roots. He is just begging for something to climb. In my opinion, just begging. And we have these little baby aerial roots right here. They look brand new. A couple of them do appear to be drying out, so I think it's kind of important that I get on this and get him on like a nice pole. But y'all, look at this. Look at the leaves. I really am a sucker for large leafed Hoyas, especially if they have like any type of character to them, like veins. But I love a big, giant, like round Hoya leaf. They're so shiny, so big, so veiny, just absolutely gorgeous. Hopefully I can get this guy happy and, growing This little stake is just not doing the job. It keeps flopping over. It's not it. The soil mix is really, really nice though. I think it's mostly in coconut core, coconut husk, and perlite. So really lovely. I'm going to try to stick with that potting medium for this guy, with the exception of some worm castings. I have worm castings in my soil. But yeah, we're going to get this guy moved up to a little bit bigger of a pot, not too much, and get him a pole, and I can't wait, and then put him in the cabinet. But I finally have a beautiful Hoya Sarah Hawk, and I'm just over the moon. Like, I can't stop staring at it. Can't stop walking over and like touching the leaves. It is just exquisite. Like, honestly, what a Hoya. What a Hoya. Royalty right here, okay? These are the two that I wanted to show. I cannot for the life of me remember if I showed them. For some reason, I kind of think my last video, which was like 3 months ago, aside from a couple of shorts, when I was setting up my cabinet, I may have shown you these, but I don't remember, so I'm just going to quickly pop them on the screen because I'm pretty excited about them. Also, Sarah was saying that she noticed when she was filming her haul that like 90% or something like that of the plants that she was showing all came from the same place, which is, for her, it's pikes. All of these plants came from the same place for me, which is euphorbia. So I haven't been doing any online plant shopping. You guys know me, you know that I really like to order plants online. I do a lot of online plant shopping. I have from the very beginning. And I also am limited in terms of like in-person plant shopping where I live. Luckily, we moved back to Morgantown. We found this place right here down the road. It's amazing. And it hasn't been open that long, I don't think. So anyways, I want to just pop these on the screen really quick. So I got two incredible Hoyas. Did I get them at the same time? I can't remember if I got them on the same trip or if I went back and got them like a week apart. But it's been 3 or 4 months ago at least, maybe even longer at this point. So this one is variegated Hoya Hesculiana, which I can't pronounce for the crap, forgive me. It is absolutely precious. It came in this pretty little pink pot. And I lost the name card, but I think this is it Hoya with the one with a K silver. I think it's actually Hoya Crow something silver. And that's something else you guys will notice if I'm coming back to YouTube, because I haven't really been talking about my plants that much. I've forgotten a lot of the names, and that's something I've never done. Like, I'm usually really familiar with all of the different names of plants that I'm interested in. I've been struggling a little bit. So both of these have grown a lot. I know the lighting isn't great. I think this one's my favorite out of the two, but you can see all of those cute little pink leaves. Those are all new. This one's going to need repotted soon. I just don't want to repot it because it is so precious. And this little planter, just a little plasticky planter, it's just so cute. I don't know. So yeah, I really don't want to repot it, but at the same time, it's drying out way too fast and I don't want its health to decline. Beautiful. So happy I found it. And this one, again, it is gorgeous. If you see some fuzzy mold, don't worry. It's supposed to be there. It's good mold. It's good fungi. I'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, and this is just like this little silvery guy who also has lots of new growth coming in. Like, look at it. It's so cute. This one actually came in a cute little plastic pink pot too, but I repotted it about a week ago because, yeah, the leaves were getting wrinkly. It was drying out way too much. Gorgeous. I have been struggling so severely with spider mites, which is nothing new. Like, it's been an ongoing issue since, since I got houseplants. It's been really, really bad this winter. Like, it's been so bad. And with me working and having 3 kids and just everything, I have not had the time or the energy to treat my entire collection like weekly or bi-weekly. I don't have the time for that. So I just kind of like pull them and do it as I get the chance, but it's really not making a difference in the spider mites. It's just gotten so out of control. I'm seeing a lot of leaf loss and a lot of damage, and it's really upsetting. So I have been considering getting some predator bugs, some predatory bugs to release in my home and my houseplant collection, to try and gain control over the spider mite issue. That's really the only pest that I struggle with like this. So thank goodness, knock on wood. But it's bad enough, right? I have used, and I typically use seasonal, the Good Guys Beneficial Nematodes for fungus gnat control. Those are microscopic, and you just put them in your water and water them in, and they stop the fungus gnat's life cycle because they eat all the larvae and stuff in the soil, and the adults die in like a week. And boom, your problem is solved. I swear by them. So I've been wanting to try some other type of beneficial bugs for the foliage or above the soil, right? So I finally did it. I did my research first. I found a really helpful video on YouTube. I'll try to link it if I remember, from another creator. And that's kind of where I made my decision. I thought about trying lace wings before, but I don't know how I feel about things growing wings and flying around my house. I don't know how I feel about that. So I decided for my first time to go with predatory mites. Okay. And I got a special mixed blend specifically for spider mites. I got 4,000 of them, and they come in one of these little bottles. And then I ordered, I don't know if you can see these they're basically little like cardboard paper boxes. I think I got 10 of these. And yeah, put them around on different plants, and then I basically, as soon as you open the container, all these little mites, you can see them. They're a little bit bigger than spider mites. All these little mites start crawling out, and I dump them in these little paper boxes all around my plant room. So I used all 10 little boxes, and then for the rest of them, I just kind of sprinkled them on the foliage of my plants, specifically plants that have been struggling the most with the mites, you know. There are a few other steps that you have to take when it comes to releasing these type of bugs and things that you need to keep in mind, cautions and whatnot. I'm not going to get into that in this video. If you would like me to do a video on these bugs, like the entire process, I definitely can. Just leave me a comment and let me know. But yeah, guys, I released 4,000 predatory mites into my plants, and now we just wait. That's not the only thing though. So another thing I've been looking for, I've been needing more fertilizer. I'm out of plant food, I'm out of fertilizer, and I've been seeing a lot of people using this, including Wild Fern. She's actually the one that made me pull the trigger. So, oh, and I think I forgot to use her discount code. Shoot, I could have got a discount and I forgot about it, and I just paid for it straight up. It's called Bios. And this is the all-natural plant fertilizer. 100% compostable, organic, synthetic free, handcrafted. So this stuff it basically looks kind of like sawdust, and it creates a living ecosystem on your roots. Can be used for all types of plants. Caution, may cause magical results. So how this stuff works, you sprinkle bios on your growing medium, or you can mix it directly in your soil. You water your soil, and then you wait 2 to 3 days for the magical white fuzz, which is healthy fungi, and you watch your plants grow like never before. It's pretty cool. So yeah, you sprinkle this stuff in your plant pots, you water it in. A few days later, you're going to see this magical fuzz appear on the top of your soil. It's a good thing. It's good fuzz. Natural fertilizer. It helps with the overall health of your plants, and it also is a natural pest deterrent, especially for things in the soil or things like fungus gnats. So I've only been using this. I've only put it in my plants one time so far, about a week ago. I am already seeing the magical fuzz popping up, so it's pretty cool. I have to say, it is expensive, but you know, I just really want to help my plants. Spring is coming. This is not sponsored, by the way. Spring is coming, and they have suffered so much all winter, so I wanted to bring in some help with the predatory mites and this stuff. With that order, I also decided to go ahead and purchase the Bios Plant Probiotics. So it helps your plants fight leaf and root disease. Microbes fertilize your plant 24/7, and it makes your soil hold water like a sponge. So it helps your soil retain moisture. It helps get that moisture to your roots. And yeah, it's basically like the probiotics humans take, but for your plants in plant form. And you just water it in. You can also mix it in a spray bottle of water and spray it on your plants, on your plant leaves, on the foliage. So pretty cool. That's just a couple new things that I am trying in this new year. So I will let you guys know how it works and how I like everything. But yeah, that's pretty much that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and repot my Hoya Sarah Hawk. I don't know if I'm going to film it or not. Should I? I don't know. I don't want this video to be too long. I feel like it's already got some length to it. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and end this video. And I might actually do like a short repotting my Sarah Hawk and put that up. But yeah, for the most part, that's it. I just wanted to check in, try to get something out real quick, see how everybody's doing. I miss you guys so much. And who knows? Maybe I will get back to posting, but regardless, thank you guys for being patient with me, sticking around. If you're here watching, I don't know if anyone is, thank you so much. I'll see you again soon, I think. Bye.